Oh my gosh, I
forgot my seat.
We'll just go. We'll just go. So today we are a kindergarten class, and we're going to be learning about physical exams. Has anybody had a physical exam before? Okay. Do you know where you go to get a physical exam? Does anybody know? Natalie?
The doctor.
The doctor. Okay. Do you go a lot to the doctor's office to get physical exams? Does anybody go? Oh, have you gone recently? Yes.
I went right before school started.
And do they do certain things to you to make sure you're really healthy and in shape?
Yeah, they check my eyes and my ears, and they asked me questions.
They did, because they want to make sure that
They checked my throat.
they checked your throat, and you with a big little popsicle stick.
Sick, yeah.
Yeah, and you had to say, yes. That's what they do at the doctor's office to make sure everybody's healthy, and they do that so they let your school and your parents know that you're in shape and you can go to PE and you could be healthy and you don't have anybody to watch after you while you're at school. And they let your parents know that you can play any type of sports, because if you're physically fit, then you could do any type of sport and you could do anything you want. But if you need help or you are sick, the doctors will be there to help you. Does anybody know of any other type of physical exams they've had before? Has they ever had your reflex done? Do you know what a reflex is? When the doctor hits you with a really funny thing in your knees and your elbows.
Yeah, it starts kicking everywhere.
Yes, it does, because it hits your reflex motors, and your reflex will just flick your leg or your arm up. So I'm going to have someone come up, and we're going to do some vision, and we're going to show how we do vision tests, and we have different shapes. So would you like to come? You can stay there, actually. You can stay there.
Oh, I can stay
Yeah.
here.
Since you have glasses, we're going to show the class what it's like to do with glasses and without glasses. So can you do it without your glasses and cover your left eye?
Can you read?
Row 2. Or which one can you see?
Well, my vision is minus, so I can't really
Can you see a triangle?
I do see the triangle on top, and
What about
I do see the heart and the star on the second row towards the right.
What happens if you cover your other eye? Do you see
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
the
worse
same.
or better? Is it
No, it's about the same. So
How about if you put your glasses on?
If I put glasses on, my visions are corrected. So
What happens if you cover one eye though? Like cover one eye?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read all
Can you let me see
everything on those.
read as much as you can. The
Okay.
shapes.
Can I read from the bottom row
Yes.
then? Yeah, triangle, circle, square, and a heart.
Oh, very good. So these are some examples of an eye exam that you may get at the doctor's for your physical exam for school or any type of sport you have. Can someone come up so we could do another type of physical exam? Okay, Natalie. I bet you've seen this at the doctor's before. Can you bend over and touch your toes? And the doctor touches your spine, right?
Yeah.
Because they're there, you can get up now. So because the doctor makes sure your spine is nice and straight, because you want a straight spine to make sure, because if not, then you might need to get more checks and exams to be good. So you can sit down. Physical exams are going to usually happen probably right before school starts, right before sports, or you may just go once or twice a year, or it might go every 2 years, depending on how much you really need to go. Physical exams, if before school, if you do go, has anybody ever gotten shots before school?
Yeah.
Because your doctor always tells your parents that you need a physical exam, and your school requires certain shots, but that's also part of your physical exam. And then you could also do different types of activities because of your physical exams. So it gets your heart beating, because they test your heart, right? We do the blood pressure to make sure we have good blood pressure, because we don't want anybody's heart to be hurting. And also they check your ears, because you want to make sure you have good hearing. So sometimes they look with a little scope into your ears, or they also may do a hearing with the beeping. Has anybody ever had the beeping with the headphones done before? Is anybody do any type of physical activities that they had to get exams for before? Yes.
Before I joined my cheer team, I had to do a whole physical exam.
A whole
on
physical.
everything.
On everything.
Everything.
So did you have to stretch maybe for the doctor? Did you have to do your eyes?
Yeah, I took my eyes, and they made sure I could hear okay. and that I was strong. My muscles were strong.
And then they tell you, maybe they told you tips to do to stay fit. You gonna say something?
I think they sometimes check your balance too.
Mhm.
They
Yes, you
kinda
always
tell to
stand on your one foot
leg.
like this and see what you do, because that's to make sure you're stable enough to do certain types of activities. And then you could also do physical exams at school sometimes. Sometimes within nurse's office, they call schools up or classes up to say, okay, let's just do your eyes now, or they might want to check your temperature, because whenever you go to the physical exams, they will check your temperature. And sometimes they might take some blood, like if they prick your finger, because a blood test helps them know that you're safe and everything's good within your blood, and all your nutrition counts are up to date and everything is good. And then they also may want to check your teeth. I saw that, and then they said because they check your teeth because they wanted to make sure that you have strong teeth or so. Yes.